All right, these are the wooden coasters. And so far, my coaster list, I'm going to be only talking about wooden coasters, but these are the wood coasters that came after PTC, Philadelphia Toboggan Company, and before Dinn Corporation. Oh, gosh. Now, this time period generally wasn't very good. In fact, the first coaster wasn't very good either. It's supposed to be an airtime Woody at Valley Fair by IAD, and it really it wasn't that great. It's not Valley Fair Star Attraction. That's all I can really think of. So there you go. There's the first coaster. And most of these are made by companies that aren't very big or just one guy and his. All right, so here's Colossus. We all know about this one. It's made by the same company. Now, International Amusement Devices Incorporated only made two coasters, this and High Roller, but this one's a lot bigger and a lot cooler, and it's cooler because of this right here. And when it came out, it was the tallest, fastest, longest, I think, coaster in the world. But that wasn't very long, because then we got, no, sorry, there's one more coaster after this. See, like, this one was designed by William Cobb, just one dude designing a coaster at Adventureland. This isn't, I don't remember if this was a good coaster or not, but I think it was. I think it was just a fine little Woody with some airtime, so that's fun. But the Beast, oh, this is the coaster that you think about during this time period. See, like, this is, everybody thinks it's PTC that designed this, but no, this is Curtis D. Summers and his staff. So, it's interesting, because this is just a freaking amazing Woody. I cannot wait to ride this one when I go down. I mean, it's not really an airtime Woody, but it's just a big one. It goes out in the woods. It's a terrain coaster, and terrain coasters are always nice, right? I mean, this thing isn't the greatest airtime machine, but then there's Boulder Dash. But hey, here's Judge Roy's Scream at Over Texas, designed by William Cobb. Smaller Woody, very rough Woody. That's all I can really say. There you go. And then we got three coasters from Canada's Wonderland, and all of them aren't very great. This is the same layout as Woodstock Express, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a kiddie coaster. Nothing too crazy. Then there's Wild Beast, very rough Woody at Canada's Wonderland. It's not much of an airtime machine at all, really. Not a good coaster. And also, I used the old Wild with the E at the end of Wild Beast there. That's interesting because they changed the name of that. If you didn't already, I don't know what year they changed it. It's just a small little thing about this coaster. Mighty Canadian Mindbuster, a better Woody at Canada's Wonderland. Still pretty rough, bigger. So I can talk to you about it. All three of those opened when the park opened. That and Dragonfire, their Aero Looper in '81. And look at Canada's Wonderland now. They've got Leviathan, Behemoth, all those great things. American Eagle at Six Flags Great America is probably the oddball of this whole group because it's not designed by just one dude. This is by Intamin. Who would have thought? This is their second roller coaster, and it was their first wooden coaster, Intamin. And it's a big one. This thing goes faster than the Beast, actually. People don't realize it. This is a freaking fast coaster. It's cool. It's very rough, though. I mean, it goes pretty fast. It goes a lot of turns. I've heard the airtime on this isn't too great, but it's still an amazing coaster. I love to ride this. I'm not too far away from it. Grizzly at King's Dominion. This is an interesting coaster. It's not really the greatest coaster of all time, but it gives a lot of airtime, I guess. It's in the woods, which makes it pretty cool. It's obviously themed to Grizzly and Grizzly Bear. That's pretty cool. There you go. Designed by Curtis Summers. Yeah. And then we got the Monster, this very rough Woody. And as you can see, the dates on the top say 1985, 1996 because it's a dueling coaster, except it's like they added the second side a year after for some reason. I don't get it, but they made it dueling after a year. And it's a big Woody as well. It's very rough. If this got the RMC, oh man, that'd be better than Twisted Colossus. It'd just be awesome. And then there's a second Grizzly, which has been called the worst wooden coaster of all time, maybe. But I don't know. I mean, it's at California's Great America, which is a nice park. But I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, it's a smaller Woody, very rough. A lot of turns, not so much airtime. Yeah, there you go. And that was the last one. Next up, we got Dinn Corporation, which made some more not very good wooden coasters. So get pumped for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this coaster list. I know this is pretty low quality. I know these aren't too great. Pardon me, but My setup isn't too great just yet. I'm working on it. This is a brand new laptop and everything. Uh, yeah, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more of this nonsensical stuff, then subscribe. See ya.